the last video, we looked at the history of the Night Gwen Stacy Died. The adaptation of this story was made in different movies throughout the years. The most popular adaptation of this story arc takes place in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, directed by Marc Webb, released in 2014. The Green Goblin, here Harry Osborn rather than Norman, drops Gwen Stacy through the top of a clock tower instead of the Brooklyn Bridge. In the deleted scene, Peter subsequently takes Harry's glider, hoists it above his head in rage and considers impaling him with it, but decides against it, leaving him to be arrested for her murder. This scene is the most comic book accurate adaptation of the story and also pays homage to the edition 121 by stopping the clock at 121. This film also had a promotional poster designed after the comic cover. The Night Gwen Stacy Died was adapted into the end of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man released in 2002 with Mary Jane Watson taking the role. She does not die as Spider-Man manages to save her by jumping after her and catching her in person. In this movie, the death of Green Goblin was similar to that in the comics. Elements from all the films and the original comics were featured in Spider-Man No Way Home, which Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire enter the MCU. The Green Goblin from the Raimi films kills the MCU version of May, leading Peter to become bitter and vengeful, similar to how the comic version was after Gwen's death. When the two alternate Peter Parkers arrive to console the MCU Spider-Man, Andrew Spider-Man mentions,
"I lost Gwen. She was my MJ. I couldn't save her. At some point, I stopped pulling my punches. I got rageful. I just don't want you to end up like me."
During the climax, Andrew Spider-Man manages to save Michelle Jones Watson from suffering a similar fate to Gwen as she falls from the Statue of Liberty by jumping after her and catching her in person. He gets closure for his previous failure. This scene served as a completion of his story arc.
Are you okay?
Further, MCU Peter attempts to kill the Goblin with his own glider, similar to the 2002 film and recreating the Amazing Spider-Man 2 deleted scene, but is stopped by Peter from the Raimi films and instead cures Norman of his insanity. Across decades of films and comics, the story of Gwen Stacy's death has been retold, reinterpreted and reshaped, but its core has remained the same. Spider-Man's defining tragedy is not that he loses people, but that he survives them. Each adaptation reflects a different response to that loss: failure, restraint, rage, and finally redemption. Whether it is Peter failing to save Gwen, choosing not to kill in anger, or finally catching someone before history can repeat itself, the story endures because it forces Spider-Man to confront the cost of being a hero. Gwen Stacy's death was never just a shocking moment. It was the moment Spider-Man learned that power does not guarantee salvation and that some losses change you forever. And that is when he realizes, with great power comes great responsibility.